Hi everyone, I'm Tony Marr, and today we are talking about mental health is vital. And mental health is vital is a new community initiative designed to raise awareness about making sure we are taking care of our mental health as well as we're taking care of our physical health. We always worry about our four main vital signs like pulse, respiration, blood pressure, and temperature, but we never really stop to think about our fifth vital sign, our mental health. And that vital sign really affects our physical health too. So just talking to your doctor or a healthcare provider will open up a whole world of possibilities to get the help that you need, and just starts with a conversation. And part of mental health is vital is we want to reach out to as many parts of our community as possible, to anyone that needs help, from our veteran community to the inner city and everywhere in between. And we just want everyone to know that they are not alone. And more importantly, it's not a weakness to admit that you have a mental health issue, and that it's okay to get the help that you need. And with that, today I want to introduce to you Joe Shorokey, who is really the driving force behind this initiative. And there is no one else better, in my opinion, to explain what mental health is vital is than him. So, Joe, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning, Tony. Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh, it's always my pleasure. Always my pleasure. So Joe, first tell me about mental health is vital and about how it came to be.
Mental health, the importance of mental health has always been important, and for many, many years has been a stigma related to seeking help for mental wellness because we feel like we're weak or we feel like we'll be shamed by others if we do that. And when this pandemic hit, we realized that it was never more important than right now to really get the word out and get the message out to reinforce to folks that mental wellness is critical. It's as critical as your other vital signs. And in fact, it impacts your other vital signs. And without mental wellness, it's hard to have physical wellness as well. So through this pandemic and all the displacement people feel in terms of their normal mode of functioning, anxiety levels higher, depression levels higher, that we felt that let's really take on a campaign to try to get the word out that mental health and mental wellness are important, and help seeking is perfectly acceptable.
And Joe, you are the executive director of the Alta Care Group and famously working with children and families of the Valley. So how does this differ from that?
Yeah, so our focus at Alta Care Group is really children and adolescents and young adults, but we're really reaching out beyond that with this campaign because we feel that mental health, mental wellness, and mental health affects all of us. And in particular, there are certain segments of the community that during times of crisis, or in this crisis we're in, the pandemic, can be even more affected than others. Those who might have other pre-existing health or mental health conditions, those who are typically reluctant to seek help because of their culture or their beliefs, veterans who historically might have more to deal with than many of us, and yet are a little more reluctant to get that help. We want folks to know that help is there. It's very easy to access. There are very high quality providers in our county and in our region that can benefit others. So the way this all started, Tony, is that fortunately, the governor's office of faith-based and community initiatives put out a call for proposals for some folks around the state to lead an anti-stigma initiative. And that just rung a bell with us. So we thought this is exactly the kind of thing we need at the exact time that we need it. So we applied for that grant and we were awarded it. And with that, we had proposed to do a mental health is vital campaign. And essentially, as you've already said, and I briefly referred to, we want folks to look at mental health as just as important as blood pressure and pulse and respiration, and also to know that it is as simple as a conversation with a primary care doctor or a pediatrician or a mental health provider over the phone, a hotline. There are so many ways to access help, and all of them discreet, even though they don't need to be, because we're trying to work against that stigma. But we really want to get that message out to folks and let them know where to get that help.
Right, and this is almost a multi-tiered approach, just hitting different segments that historically have not sought mental health help. So that's what I love about this. Overall, what do you want to accomplish with Mental Health is Vital?
More than anything, I think what we want to do is have people accept mental wellness as critical, as important. That it's something we don't think about until we have a problem with it.
Sure.
Same often with other chronic health conditions, but why do we get a physical? Why do we get an annual physical for those of us who are able to do that? And everybody should be able to do that. And worry about, is my blood pressure okay? Is my respiration okay? Well, what about a mental health checkup? Let's see how I'm doing. Let me talk to my doctor about what I'm feeling or experiencing. Let me call a professional and just check in. And they very may well say, what you're feeling is normal. We're all going through something like this now, but it's good to check up, and that's what we want to accomplish. We want people to feel like it's just as acceptable and normal and essential to my health as.
Great. Yeah. And like you said, it all starts with that conversation, just talking about it. Also, I do want to get to this part too, is it's all about getting help from many places possible and having that access to care. And one way it's part of this is art therapy. And in support of this initiative, you're also working with the Ryan Giambattista Helms Foundation on a Mental Health is Vital art contest. So talk about that real quick.
I'll tell you, that's such an exciting partnership that we have with the Helms Foundation. And Terry DeGennaro was the president of the foundation. And it's such a great story because Terry's foundation was born out of a tragedy. And she really is honoring the legacy of Ryan Giambattista, a local artist who unfortunately lost his life, and who is the son of Terry DeGennaro. So Terry developed this foundation along with her husband to honor his memory, and in so doing are trying to accomplish it through the medium of art and promoting not just art, but art therapy among behavioral health providers. And really, Terry was critically instrumental in bringing formal certified art therapy into Mahoning County network of preferred care organizations. So the Mahoning County Mental Health and Recovery Board has a variety of agencies that work closely with, Alta being one of them, along with Compass and Meridian. And together we are rolling out art therapy as a medium. And we're going to have this big art contest promoting the message of mental health is vital with the Helms Foundation coming up in February.
Yeah, and that's just one little piece of how you can get help. So I guess lastly, Joe, I mean, what is the message? What is the message that you personally want to give the community about mental health and mental health is vital?
You just said it, mental health is vital. And that is the message we're trying to get out, that it is just as important as any other health vital sign. And mental wellness and periods of unwellness are normal for everybody, but we don't have to go through them alone. And there are people that can help you get over the barrier and the hurdle.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you coming on and letting everyone know what mental health is vital really is. And also, if anyone wants to enter the art contest or just wants to check out the resources that we have available, go to mhisvital.com. Then you'll see we'll have our mental health checkup on there. So you can take that, but also any resources out there that you or anyone you want can use. So with that, thank you again, Joe. I appreciate you coming on, and have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.